Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, on the Newport Pagnell Road here, and I was asked to do a little observed ride, if you like, your risk assessment that you would do while you're riding, the things that's going through your mind. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk you through the ride, the obstacles, the objections that I'm seeing, and hopefully it'll be useful for some. You might pick something up. Bear in mind, I am not an instructor, none of that. This is just a dude on his bike riding, you know, as I ride, and done a few courses, learnt a few things from that. Maybe you'll pick up on my riding style. I will be doing things that people can complain about, because like I say, I'm not going to ride on my best behaviour. I'm going to ride how I normally ride. So without further ado, I am going to get into the commentary. So we're going wide on the outside, looking through the corner, cut through on the apex. We're now entering the 30, slowing down to 30, staying in position 3. We would call this outside, but we'll call it position 1, 2, 3 for the purpose of this video. On the outside, position 3, so I can see all the way around the corner, not a lot of lean, looking in the mirrors, cut across. Cars, obstacles out the way. Now entering a 40, not that you can see it because my screen has just completely lit up and I can't see nothing. So we're staying in position 2, 2, 3 as we have cars to the right, just so we have the best visibility all the way round the road. Oncoming car, moving out to entirely position 3, mirror little check there, over into position 1, road surface is good, looking all the way through the corner, have the best possible view, moving back over into position 3, double whites, not that I'm going to do anything, now a broken line, into position 1 again, all the time getting the maximum visibility around these corners, into a 30, enable, don't enable in hazard, enable traction control, hazard pulling out there, she has seen me, I'm looking at her, I'm on the right, I'm in position 3, I'm now going to be completely hands off because I am practicing my core. It is no one around, the car is well enough behind me, vehicle coming up now, so I will put my hands back on the controls. Vehicles passing, hazard has gone, hands on controls, pulling out. As it's a bit dangerous here, we'll disengage cruise control, move a little bit in so I can see a little bit better around the corner. There's a man with a van. Where there's a van, there's a man. Carefully he doesn't nip out again. Say hello mate, how you doing? Car going past in completely the wrong gear. Nothing coming, oncoming car, position 2 to 3. The reason we don't go in position 2 as you know it here, because that's where all the oil and crap is, so really you want to avoid position 2. Coming out of the 30, and we'll be moving on to Nationals. Hair in my mouth, hair removed. Onto Nationals, back up to 60, and we're in position 3, seeing all the way around the corner. We're going to cut to position 1 in now. We got that vehicle over there, second gear, high in the revs, could move up to 3rd, probably will because it's getting bouncy. I do not like the bounces here, slowing down so I can get stability. Stability is back, moving up into 3rd gear, position 3, cars oncoming, bike oncoming, position 1, head nods, going straight through, back into position 3. Position 3, left hand corner, keeping out in position 3, see all the way round, cut through to position 1, quick check to behind me, nothing is there as my spider sensors indicated. Paintwork on the floor telling me to slow, must observe that, there might be something, usually cyclists. Watch out for them, solid double whites, and the road is clear, off we go. There is a sign there, so I pay attention to the signs, take off a bit of speed, and then we go in. Cars are here, so I can't lean as much as I want to. Going to right on the outside for good visibility, car well in the distance, cut back over. bit too hot, taking off a little bit of speed, back on the accelerator, cutting through position 1, no one has snuck up behind me, I am still in the clear behind, and we have entered the 4-0, and that, my friends, is a nice little country stretch done. And there's that air finally out my mouth. So the thing to watch on country roads is obviously cars on the wrong side of the road mainly, and that you, the rider, are not going too hot into the corner, because that's obviously going to be the main thing. Trail braking is your saviour on that, well, it is for me anyway. We're now in a dense area, so we are in a 3030 on the brakes, looking, where did that car go? It didn't come round the roundabout, but it's no longer my problem. No one's snuck up on me, I am all good to go back on my 3-0. You may have noticed me going exaggerated from position 1 to position 3, so I could get the best view around corners. I learnt that through, well, basically every advanced course that you will go on will give you a bit of RoadCraft, and RoadCraft will tell you to be doing that, so you get the best visibility around the corner. You may notice me weaving. I like weaving because it's fun, but there is also another advanced reason for it, which is if you weave you are more visible. Now that car there didn't indicate, so I had to brake a little bit more hard than I wanted to, but I was aware of the possibility. I took the gamble that he wouldn't, but I wasn't going committed enough that I couldn't stop, because that would be foolish. Road surface here is rubbish, so I will be weaving around it just to get a good level of traction. We have some scamps over here. Hello, 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 fine sir. That was the most gentle of nod from that old steed there. Head nods, adventure riders, yeah, you adventure riders, fucking up your game, come on, just a little nod back, that's all you need. So we got loads of cars in front of us, we are keeping in a decent follow distance. We will be in second, knocking down to first, just so I got the engine braking behind me on this roundabout here, so I don't have to apply brakes and can use the engine braking. Quick check in my mirrors to see that the Audi that was there back there has now caught up with me, and he is now closer, and a hazard, making sure this cyclist doesn't jump out in front of me. He's checking out my Pro Race exhaust and loving it. We have cars turning here, we have cars being cars, so we will stop at a safe distance. We are checking our mirrors to make sure the Audi got the message, because you notice I'm in position 3. The reason I am in position 3 is because if that car rolls back, I can go feck off here to the right. And if that car behind wasn't stopping, I could also do the same. My exit strategy was to the right, and I've got good visibility round the car in position 3, so that's why I put myself there. We have traffic lights, no one on there. We still have the same hazards around us. When I'm saying hazards, I'm referring to the cars in this case. We are going to be going into the middle lane, just making sure that this Renault is not going to have a last minute change. Quickly get in front of him in case he does. Then the question is, do I filter? Well, the answer is you always filter, so we will go down to the front. Now what I like to do, so I go down the front and I go right in front of this guy. It's a bit of a bully, but at the end of the day I want him to know that I'm here, and when the lights change I will be gone ski. So I'm in gear, first gear, I'm watching the lights, I'm watching the pace of the traffic, and I'm going to be gone and out of his way, so my little hold up here actually won't be a hold up at all for him, providing I don't stall it. And these cars in front might mean I have to cross over, so I'm just checking to my right to see if I've got room with that red car, but everything's flowing. The lights there have stopped, that's changed. Quick shoulder check that a bike hasn't snuck up on me, and I've now got that red, I think it's a Vauxhall behind me as my new hazard behind. Checking these cars to my left, checking no one's cutting through on the right. We're back again to the age old, do we filter? Well, we will, because the lights are still green. I've got visibility round here, and off we go. Filter, 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 filter. Lovely man there pulling out the way, giving me loads of room. And we're just going to go down the middle. We're just filtering at a nice gentle pace, 10 to 20 miles an hour faster than traffic. I can see here that this Ford is making my life a little difficult, but this This Ford here made my life very easy, so we're just going to quickly get in front of this BMW and then we're going to filter back into the flow of traffic. He's backed off, so that's good. That person there was trying to give me a bath. Lights went yellow on through, just making sure they're not going to do it here, which they did, but I was through. BMW completely ignored it and went through anyway. I need petrol, as my screen up there said, so I'm going to cut over into the right lane and then I will be heading into petrol Mearway, petrol station at Mearway. Preparing myself for a little bit of filtering up here, possibly watching that van that's going to the left. He's gonna give me a bad day if I do want to filter up. Red car's going through. Is he gonna move in and take the bait? He is. Checking on my shoulder check, no bikes coming through, and here I am going down the middle, engaging in a faster pace filter here, and the reason being is because the cars are just queuing all the way back. So what's the point in waiting for the cars at the back when I can just pull up? Car pulling out straight in front. Now I want to get in. I'm probably gonna duck in here. I gave a shoulder check there to just let that van know. Now I'm in position 3 here because I can duck out, but I'm going straight into position 2. This car here's not smooth. Now we are indicating left to go into the petrol station. Indicating right, we'll stay in position 2, can't see any oil and crap on the ground. Making sure that this Golf here to my right is not going to cut over. And my bank card is in my rucksack, which is a faff to get to, so I'm actually going to pull over here on the side and get to that before I do any pay at pump manoeuvre. Anyway, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope that was useful. Do have a look at my lovely bike, and a like and a subscribe would be wunderbar. If you want me to do a few more of these type of videos, don't mind doing it. Give me a shout in the comments below. And thanks as always. Catch you on the next video.